Caring for a pot-grown Christmas tree requires attention to detail to ensure its health throughout the festive season and beyond. Unlike cut trees, pot-grown trees can be replanted or kept for future use, making them an eco-friendly and sustainable choice. However, proper care is essential to maintain their beauty and vitality. From selecting the right tree to ensuring it thrives indoors and outdoors, this guide covers everything you need to know to keep your pot-grown Christmas tree healthy for many years to come. So, if you wish to improve your knowledge of potted Christmas tree care and are wondering how to keep a potted Christmas tree alive all year, then stay tuned. Pot-grown Christmas trees are a beautiful, sustainable alternative to cut trees, as they can live for years and be reused each festive season. While potted Christmas trees are common in nurseries and farms, most are earth-grown and only placed in pots before sale. True pot-grown trees are cultivated in containers from the start, developing strong, undisturbed root systems. To tell the difference, gently lift the tree. Pot-grown roots will be compact and hold the soil together. Although both types can be replanted, pot-grown trees adapt more easily to the ground. The real pot-grown Christmas trees are usually smaller in size, between 3 feet to 4 feet. Just like any houseplant, your conifer will continue growing, so you can expect it to outgrow its original container. At some point, the tree will need replanting, so be prepared to have a spot in your yard, or if you want it to remain a container tree, a spacious container. When choosing a pot-grown Christmas tree, start by choosing the one you like most. Things you would want to consider are the type of tree, how well it will grow in your area, and its mature height and width, if you intend to plant it in your garden. We recommend choosing from Norway spruce, Nordmann fir, and lodgepole pine, simply because they are often Britain-grown and won't have difficulty adapting to the climate. The tree you are buying should be healthy. Look for any unusual spots, fading needles and dry branches. The needles should sit firmly on the soft and bendable branches. Take a look at the roots, if possible. When the roots grow in a container, they follow the container's shape, moulding into a mass of soil and roots. Make sure to check the tree for any pest damage as well. Now that the holidays are approaching and you've chosen a beautiful pot-grown tree, let's explore how to care for it so it stays healthy, fresh, and full of festive charm throughout the season. Once you have the tree, don't rush to bring your potted plant inside. Ideally, you would want to bring the tree indoors as late as possible. Sudden temperature changes can stress the living tree and cause it to lose needles. Let it stay for a few days in any sheltered area, like a shed or a garage. Choose the location for your Christmas tree away from the heaters, radiators, and fire. If you have underfloor heating, consider placing a mat or a stand to prevent the roots from overheating. Otherwise, your tree will start losing moisture and drop needles. Your pot-grown Christmas tree should be watered daily. Keep an eye on the soil moisture. The water shouldn't pool around the roots. Otherwise, they will rot. Too little watering isn't beneficial for the plant as well. Feel the soil before watering. It should tell you how much water the plant needs. Alternatively, you can place ice cubes on top of the soil. This step is crucial for your tree's health, as if you fail it, your Christmas tree might not recover. Also, don't forget the needles. They need regular spraying too. But do it only if your Christmas tree doesn't have lights on it. Don't keep the plant at home for too long. It is recommended that you keep your live Christmas tree indoors for not more than 10 to 14 days. However, be guided by the looks of your tree. If it seems like it's suffering indoors, place it outside. There are things to remember when decorating your potted Christmas tree as well. Use LED lights. Unlike incandescent bulbs, LED lights don't have a heating element inside, making them a perfect choice for a live Christmas tree. Also, avoid heavy ornaments. Bigger ornaments can bend down the branches and damage them. Don't be afraid to spend a bit more time decorating. Position your decorations just right, distributing the weight evenly around your pot-grown Christmas tree. Don't take the tree out of the pot. Even though the original container might seem unattractive, don't rush to repot your tree in a more appealing pot. That way, you will only stress the tree. Instead, think of alternative ways of decorating the pot. Maybe a more festive outer crate or some fabric decorations at the bottom. After Christmas, your tree can be kept as a potted tree all year round, or it can be planted in your garden with a high chance of establishing the roots. Once the holiday season is over, it's essential to transition your tree back outdoors gradually. Start by placing it in a cool, shaded area for a few days before moving it outside to prevent shock. If you decide to keep your Christmas tree in a pot, you need to remember that eventually it will need replanting to a bigger container. Step 1. Place your tree outside. Let it stay in a cool, sheltered area for some time to re-enter the dormancy. Step 2. The container should be big enough to hold the tree with its roots and provide enough space for the roots to spread. If your tree is on the smaller side, don't put it in a huge container straight away. An inch or two on the sides should be enough to keep your tree healthy. And it won't be too heavy in case you relocate the tree indoors next year. Step 3. Replant your Christmas tree. This can be done in a few days after you move the tree outside. Remove some of the old soil from the roots and plant the tree in the container with the fresh, loam-based compost. Step 4. Just like any potted plant, your tree will need year-round watering. Pot-grown trees dry much faster than earth-grown ones, therefore you need to keep the compost moist. In spring, renew the top layer of the compost with a mix of fresh compost and fertilizer of your choice. If you want to replant the Christmas tree in your garden, number 1, start by moving the tree outside. Before replanting your tree to its new permanent spot, it will need to adjust to the outdoor conditions and re-enter the dormant state. Put your tree out in a chill and protected area. Step 2. Dig a hole at least 4 times as wide as the root ball and deep enough to fit the roots. Avoid digging frozen soil, as you risk creating poor soil structure that might lead to unsuccessful root establishment. When the ground is frozen, leave replanting for spring. Step 3. Remove the tree from its container and gently break the soil around the roots apart. Place the tree into the hole and cover it with the excavated soil, slightly patting each layer with a shovel. Don't pack the soil down too much to avoid drainage problems. Step 4. It is important to monitor soil moisture, especially with newly planted trees. Winter weather conditions can be harsh on plants, so the tree needs watering. Additionally, to retain moisture, place a 2 to 3 inch layer of mulch over the hole. A real potted Christmas tree can last for several years with proper care, but its lifespan largely depends on how well it is maintained. When kept indoors during the festive season, it should only remain inside for a maximum of 10 days to prevent stress. After the holiday period, if the tree is returned outdoors, regularly watered, and occasionally repotted as it grows, it can live for many years. With good care, a potted Christmas tree may thrive for up to 7 to 10 years. As far as deliveries go, purchasing pot-grown Christmas trees from online retailers has become increasingly popular. This option allows for a broader selection and convenience. Pot-grown trees can thrive for many years with proper care. Unlike cut trees, which have a limited lifespan, pot-grown varieties can be kept alive indoors for the holiday season and later planted in your garden, making them a valuable investment for future festivities. Opting for a pot-grown Christmas tree is a sustainable choice. These trees are cultivated in pots, allowing them to be replanted after the holidays. This practice not only reduces waste, but also contributes positively to the environment by enhancing air quality and supporting local biodiversity.